What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and as Los Angeles was coming into its own in the mid-20th century, it was still a city divided by topography, neighborhood, race, and class. But it was Art Laboe that united the youth of Los Angeles and became the broadcasting legend that he still is today at 97 years old. So here are 10 facts you need to know about Art Laboe. Let's get into it. Fact number 1, Art Laboe made his debut in 1943 during World War II for KSAN in San Francisco. At the time, he was in the Navy and stationed in Treasure Island. Fact number 2, check this out. Art Laboe was the pioneer of the request and dedication concept. He would take phone calls from listeners on air while playing big band and jazz records. And because the technology hadn't caught up yet, he actually had to repeat to listeners what the person on the phone was saying. Fact number 3, Art Laboe is Armenian. He was born Art Agnoian to immigrant parents of Armenian descent in Salt Lake City. The station manager at KSAN in San Francisco suggested that Agnoian change his name, so he took the last name of a secretary working at the station. Fact number 4, and this is huge, Laboe was one of the first DJs to not discriminate, playing black, white, and Latino artists and taking calls from callers of all races, something that made him beloved in Los Angeles to this day. Fact number 5, Laboe started a live radio show from Scrivener's Drive-In on Sunset and Cahuenga, where teenagers would come and hang out, give live on-air dedications, and Art would make a list of the most frequently requested songs. Fact number 6, while taking those requests, the craze surrounding the first rock and roll hits of Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Little Richard was just reaching Los Angeles, and Art was the first disc jockey on the West Coast to play rock and roll. Fact number 7, because of that, in 1956, when Elvis Presley and the Colonel first came to Hollywood, it was Art Laboe that got the first and only radio interview. Fact number 8, Laboe assembled the first compilation album in American history. This was entitled Oldies But Goodies and was released by his company, Original Sound Record Company, Inc., and it stayed on the Billboard 100 Top LPs chart for over 3 years. Fact number 9, Laboe moved his live shows to El Monte Legion Stadium because regulations in the city of Los Angeles did not allow public gatherings for patrons under 18. Perhaps most importantly, it drew a more diverse slate of teenagers from all over Los Angeles, and the atmosphere inside the stadium was tolerant of interracial mingling and dating, which was still frowned upon in LA at the time. Fact number 10, now in his 79th consecutive year on air, Art Laboe holds the Guinness World Record for longest career as a DJ, and he is still going strong every Sunday night on K-Day 93.5 with the Art Laboe Connection. What an icon. All right, LA, it's been a minute.